All right, let's talk about another type of content that's here to stay and growing every day, and that's video, right? So you want to be using video, and the reason that podcasting has become quite popular is, again, it's very, very easy to create a podcast. You need something to record audio. Video can be a little bit more complicated, but here's something that's kind of a rule of thumb that I'll give you, and that is that when you're creating video, there's a couple of things to keep in mind. Number one, either create something that's got high production value. In other words, the way we're set up here in this studio right now, we have lights in front of me. We've got a microphone above my head here that's recording. We've got a background. It's sort of highly produced video, and you want to either do that or you want to just go ahead and take out your phone and do the shaky iPhone stuff. I think where people run into problems as brands or as companies is that they try to go high production and they don't quite make it. So they kind of staple together and tape together a production and they don't really go the extra mile and make it really highly produced. I think that's where we run into problems is that, there's this gray area between highly produced video and shaky video, like just, hey, this is my video. Both are very acceptable, right? Like your customers are going to love you if you just kind of turn the shaky video on, or they're going to love you if you do the highly produced stuff. It's the stuff in the middle that I think gets brands into trouble with video. The second thing to keep in mind is that rather than worry too much about the shot and the video and all that stuff, while that's important, the most important thing is the audio. All right, so you want to make sure that your voice is coming through very, very clearly. So if you're going to invest in video, start by investing in the audio. But, when we talk about, video, it's a very, very powerful platform to use at a very powerful content type to drive awareness and engagement. Think about it. Somebody's literally sitting there watching you and your face, as you are with me right now. You're in a lot of ways engaging with me on a much higher level than you would be if you're reading something that I wrote or even listening to something that I recorded in a podcast or something. So video is very, very powerful at the awareness and engagement stage, right? Getting that engagement. Well, take a look at what Snowboard Addiction is doing now. Snowboard Addiction sells training boards and stuff like that in the snowboarding space. And they do an amazing job at creating content that people would be engaged with if they're snowboarders, right? So their YouTube channel is full of videos like this one where it says, basic buttering position on a snowboard. I have no idea what that means, but if I was a snowboarder, I would know, I want to know how to do the buttering position. You can see 343,000 views of that single video. And think about it, everybody that's engaging with that and they're getting the ability, remember, they're creating value. So they create an engaged audience. Now they can show advertising around that, right? So they could show at the end of this video, they could just show whatever that board is or whatever their products are. And then on the right, you have Tarte, right? A company that sells cosmetics. And here, they've just got sort of a how-to video posted on Instagram. So it's a social update using video, and they're using the how-to wrapper, right? So they're wrapping a how-to around a video that's going to go on social. And so if you play this video, so it's literally just, there's not even any dialogue in the video. It's just her showing you how to, do some particular thing with your makeup. So very engaging and very great way to drive awareness is video.